Hello, everyone. I'm Frankberry, and welcome back to the Con Edison Westchester Scholastic Athlete of the Week here on GameDay One, where local student athletes are recognized on a weekly basis for excellence in their respective sports, but also in the classroom and in their contributions to their school and community. And welcome to our first winner of the 25-26 school year, senior multi-sport star, currently at the start of the soccer season at Rye High School, Claire Nemsick. Hi, Claire. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And we've got your coach with us today as well. Hi, Coach Savage.
Hey, how are you? Nice to be
I'm
here.
I'm good. It's you know what? It's nice to be back. Like I said, this is our first edition, you could call it, of the show for the new school year. So, Claire, by the way, no pressure.
Yes.
Okay, you being the first show, and you having to set some sort of standard for everybody else moving forward. Okay, um, you're,
Trying my
you're
best to set the standard high.
yeah.
That's the right person to set the standard high. You
There you
got it
go.
right.
There you go. We got a high bar, people. I started with Claire.
Yeah, there
Okay.
we go.
All right. So I see now at the start of the soccer season, you all are doing very well. You had a win in your home opener against Pelham, a couple of nice wins in the Hall of Fame tournament, both of which were shutouts, including one, according to your letter, against AA powerhouse Niskayuna. Now, what was that tournament like to start the season? How did you all feel?
That was a great tournament to start the season. It's great because we stay in a hotel room. You get to meet new people on the team. It's great for team bonding. And then you get to go and play. And all of that off the field chemistry translates on the field. And you see it slowly all tie in together. I think that tournament was also really cool for us because we had a lot of goals, a lot of new people scoring goals, and a lot of first varsity career goals, which made us really happy. Also, our goalies played really well. They had a shutout this weekend, which is great.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah,
fantastic. Yeah, that's quite a number of shutouts to start the year. So yay, goalie. Nicely done. And obviously the little bit of team bonding that you did there to lead up to this tournament, it worked out well. So
yes.
now calling Niskayuna, double A Niskayuna powerhouse, you all are pretty powerhousey yourselves. I mean, I'm looking at the nomination letter here, and I see section champions, or first off, league champions 3 years running, section champs, regional champs last couple of years, state champions just a couple of years ago. So that makes you the team to beat. What is it like knowing that you are the team or one of the big teams that everybody has circled on their calendar?
Well, Savage always tells us this. We'll always have a target on our back. Everyone wants to beat Rye. And because of that, we just have to keep on working. We can't get complacent. We have to hold the standard that everyone else sets us at too.
All right, and you, I think I read, if I'm not remembering this incorrectly, there are some new folks on the defense there with you.
Yes. So last year we graduated all of our returning defenders. So it's just me and our goalie Tessa Labowitz. But we've had great players step in, like Julia Carballo, Ella Fleckton, Claire Curran, and they're doing a great job stepping up. And this weekend was really great because I got to learn how to play with them more. And our back line's becoming very cohesive, which is great.
Oh, that's fantastic. And that answers one of the questions that I normally ask is, what of the younger players are really stepping up now that's making you proud to see that happen?
Yeah.
Because you're the captain, or you're one of the captains of the soccer team, and well deserved. I mean, obviously you walk the walk. I've looked at your portfolio, we could say. All league the last 3 years, all section last season, second team all state as well. But what is it like being in that leadership role, especially now, continuing the leadership role, trying to mentor all of these younger players?
Well, I think it all starts from when you're an underclassman. Like, I remember having captains that I looked up to, and I was like, wow, these are the coolest people ever. They're such good leaders. Like, Maddie Walsh, probably one of the coolest people you will ever meet. And it's someone who you want to be like them, and you want to grow off of them too. Like, what you love that they did. And then also what you could improve on too with all the past captains.
And that answers another question that I usually ask is what is it that you have brought forward from what you learned as a younger player, from some of those older players, and obviously that's something that's working for you now and working for the younger players, I'm hoping. And I do recognize the name Maddie Walsh. I think she may have even been here, as a matter of fact.
Yes,
So
she was.
yes, I thought
Yeah,
so.
she was. Yes, she
Yeah.
was.
I just feel good, being the old dude that I am, that I'm remembering names like that. So fantastic, good for me. But this doesn't even bring up lacrosse, by the way. The fact that you all there, You're returning league champs, section and regional champs when that season rolls around. So lacrosse, you're pretty much top of your game there as well. And that doesn't include basketball, which you still have down the lines. So it's a pretty exciting senior year for you. How do you feel so far?
I'm really excited for it. I think getting to start with soccer is great. Sav always says, doesn't have to be your favorite sport, but favorite season. I'm pretty lucky to, I think, have it as both, even though I love lacrosse too. But yeah, so it's really exciting. Exciting. It's a great start.
That is a
I'm
great
super excited
start.
for senior year,
Okay.
and I hope we can do big things.
Well, there you go. Congratulations. Good luck to that. And Coach, you have been referred to a number of times here by Claire. So talk to me about coaching her.
It's very special. I saw Claire the first time she stepped on a soccer field back in kindergarten. To watch her grow into the young lady that she is now is just tremendous. And she's been a fan since kindergarten and really learned the sport and learned to become a role model, not only for just the team, but the community. Everybody really looks up to her. And she's a leader you want in the team. She just inspires winners to be around her.
Well, that's great. And it's obviously working so far in this young new season. I'm Frankberry, and you're listening to the Con Edison Westchester Scholastic Athlete of the Week on Game Day One. And I'm speaking with senior multi-sport star at Rye High School, Claire Nemsick. And so, Claire, with this award comes the academic side of things and also some of the things you do outside of the classroom. So it's a whole package. And in the classroom, I see that, you're carrying a 100.29 average, so I'm going to take a shot in the dark that's pretty good and that you're doing all right. I see a number of honors classes, AP World History, Chemistry, Language and Comp, U.S. History, Calc H, Spanish, Calculus BC, as if one calc course wasn't enough, U.S. Government and Politics, and just reading that list, I just want to take a nap. So that's a pretty heavy schedule there, Claire. Is that something that you planned on for your senior year? I mean, is it just, it was going to happen?
As a person, I really like to challenge myself, and I take a lot of pride in my academics. I think it's really great to learn something and then work hard for it and ultimately like produce it with a test score and just feel all of your hard work pay off. So I love that aspect of school, learning new things, like being around new people, like different teachers and learning styles. So yeah, I definitely take a lot of pride in my grades and challenging myself because as a person, I think I'd rather take a harder class and maybe not do as well rather than take an easier class and have like 100 in it.
Well, that's a fantastic approach to take to that and everything else, as a matter of fact. And now, of your classes, and I always ask a couple of questions here, what is it that strikes your fancy? What's the one you look forward to the most? Something maybe that you might even be considering when you move forward to college?
This might be a bad answer, but definitely yearbook. I love my yearbook class. It's not my hardest, but I just think it's something I go to. It is so fun just to go to work, look through photos, communicate with different people, asking for quotes and writing captions. And then I'm also the editor-in-chief of the yearbook at our school. So that's been really fun taking on that leadership role this year and going in and just kind of seeing the whole book fall together and fall into place.
Well, now, is that something that might interest you as well then in the future? Is journalism of some type? I mean, I see that you write obviously for the yearbook, you're the editor, but also you work for the local paper as well, writing about local sports. You're the person in charge of talking about the podcasts. Do you have your own podcast?
Yes. So one of my friends, she's also on the soccer team, Jessica Marara, and we do a podcast for the school newspaper, The Garnet and Black, and we really enjoy doing that. It's been really cool. We interview teachers and students about certain things. And last year is more of a starting point, and we're excited to branch off of it and take on more challenges with it this year.
Oh, that's great. Now, also, I see that let's take a step back here because there's a lot of stuff. I see that you're a coach for the unified basketball team, assisting students with intellectual disabilities, and that's got to be something that's pretty fulfilling, huh? And I would imagine a lot of fun too, especially when things go well and everybody's all together as a team.
Totally. Like every spring, that's when our unified basketball season is. We have a huge game last period of the day on a Friday where the whole school comes and you play in this unified basketball game. And it is one of the most special moments, I think, to witness because you see all of these kids so happy, a whole crowd cheering for them. And it's so like exciting to see these kids with intellectual disabilities that you've created a relationship with kind of have a normal experience. And something that I take for granted, going to a game, having a bunch of fans, and this is so special for them.
Oh, that's
So it's just really
fantastic.
cool.
Yeah, that is. It is a very special experience for them, and I see also that you do the same thing with the same students in what the Bridges Club, is that what it's called? Lunch and then after school, after school activities.
Yes. So there will often be parties during lunch, celebrate holidays with them, or just simply, instead of sitting with your friends at lunch one day, you go sit with them at their table, talk with them, play Uno, and it's a good time.
Well, that inclusion is fantastic. I mean, that has to be they have to be, that's top of the world type stuff, and also again to let them feel a bit of normalcy, something that you take for granted, like you said, that's not necessarily something that they take for granted, and good for you all to open your hearts and let them be part of the gang. So I also see that you do some youth coaching in basketball and soccer as well.
Yes, I've coached basketball with one of my former coaches who played when I was younger. I haven't really done that in a bit, but we have these soccer. I coach soccer, give lessons around once a week, and we have these soccer camps in June and August. And those are really special because I've been going to those since I was in kindergarten. And now to have the opportunity to coach at them is such a special feeling. And I give a lot of credit to Savage. He's done a great job building our program where you see a lot of top players come into Rye. And so much of that starts from Savage scouting them at age kindergarten, be like, that girl's going to be great. And he already knows.
Oh, well, it's important to have the eye there, Coach. Good for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I certainly had an eye on Claire when she was in kindergarten and beyond.
well, I can see again from the numbers that she has racked up in her 3 seasons so far that yes, you definitely had the eye right there. And I did mention this before we got started there, Claire. But so this is a lot of stuff. Do you sleep? I mean, when do you take time? And if you do take time for yourself, maybe something to reset, just give yourself a bit of a breather. What is it that you like to do? Do you have a hobby? Do you have something that just gives yourself a break?
I have three different things I like to do when I just need a break. I like to go on walks. The Bry Park is near, so that's just very refreshing, help me clear my head. I also like to run. Same thing with that. And then I read. I read before bed, and that's just like a good way to kind of transport me to another place, take a break from like everyday life, and help me relax and wind down.
Well, I understand that. That was something that actually, tell you the truth, that I wish I would get back to is reading a little bit before I go to bed, because that was again transporting yourself. That's a good way to put it before you head into sleep. So, Coach, before we wrap things up here with Claire, anything else you would like to add?
No, it's just like I'm lucky to be her coach. Then she inspires everybody on the team to get better. And there's not a moment she isn't thinking how we can get better, how she can get better individually and how she can make the team better. And the success is truly around her and her leadership and the captain's leadership this year.
All right. Well, let's hope that keeps translating on the field as it already has. And congratulations again on the award, Claire. Very well
Thank you
deserved.
so
And
much.
nice to talk to you here. And nice to talk to you again, Coach. And good luck on the rest of the soccer season, and then for you, Claire, for the rest of your senior year.
Thank you. It was great talking to you.
Well, thanks.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate that. And for Rye High School's Claire Nemsick, I'm Frankenberry, and you've been listening to the Con Edison Westchester Scholastic Athlete of the Week. And we'll be back right here next week on Game Day One. Talk to you then.